Hey you guys, this is Killing Gay 6, aka Raymond. Welcome to another rendition of Mcjuggernuggets. Another full hour. And he's trying to make sure to finish this, the new thing can start. But we'll talk about that later. But for now, let's do this. Oh, by the way, I will have dinner tonight. I just got home, so bear with me.
Hey there, Jays. Your old pal Mcjuggernuggets here. Welcome to another episode of Psycho Behind the Scenes. We're going to be covering pretty much all the videos in between Psycho Uncle Impact's Pool and Psycho Kid Kills Father. This is the last of the vlogs, and if you're a little confused, maybe you missed an episode, well, that's because I posted the Psycho Uncle Impact's Pool Behind the Scenes on my main channel, and I will be doing the same for Psycho Kid Kills Father and Psycho Kid Flees Country, so it's starting to look like this will be the last behind the scenes upload on this Psycho series channel. It's been a wild ride, Jay's, going over all this past stuff with you guys and kind of revealing all the secrets and the struggles and all the little Easter eggs and foreshadowings. And just so you guys know, I did not go into great detail with a lot of these things. This is kind of just on the macro level, but feel free to go back and watch the Psycho series over and again and tweet me little Easter eggs, because guys, trust me, there is so fucking much. I can almost guarantee by the time I'm 80 years old, like on my deathbed, somebody will find an Easter egg that was hidden for so long that I forgot about. Also, just got to plug Storyfire, our new app me and Brian Spitz are launching. You can find, Storyfire, actually just go to storyfire.com, put your email in so you can be on the launch list. That shit's gonna be coming out soon. But alright, we have a lot to cover in this episode. We're starting off with a video called What I Couldn't Do. Like I said, we're still in the phase of the Psycho series that I love. I love endings, and I just love how dark that this phase of the series is. But what I couldn't do is referencing basically Uncle Larry trying to kill Psycho Dad. He reveals that while he's laying in bed with the neck brace, and it's pretty much saying what I couldn't do is kill your dad. So Jesse, the mantle of responsibility is on you now. You have to pick up that torch and get that shit done. I gotta mention the fact that while Jesse's going around the gate to ride his bike to Uncle Larry's, because he doesn't have his car, he lost that in the ripple effect video from his father. But Jesse says he doesn't have the gate clicker anymore because when Psycho Dad had his Italian friends over and my dad took it from me, but that was just thrown in there once again to reinforce that plot of like, is Psycho Dad in the mob or something? Just adding a little bit of lore. It never gets explained, but it's just something to think about. So from a creator standpoint, why did I want this video? Well, basically the mentor has to get killed off to some degree, but we can't really kill a character off in the Psycho series because it's portrayed as real. We're not actually going to kill somebody. I mean, that'd be pretty fucking sick. We like fake the death, but we were never going to go that route. We were never going to fake an illness. Like Uncle Larry was not about to like fake cancer or anything, and we weren't going to like have Uncle Larry die when he hit the pool, just because it's so hard to pull off, and you can look up obituaries and whatnot. So we decided, oh, how about he just has an injury? We could do an injury. He's in the neck brace. He's not necessarily paralyzed, but now that the mentor character has been taken care of and he hates himself, it kind of lets the main character kind of become a man, or become the hero that they need to be, or I guess an anti-hero. This neck injury was actually predicted by the voodoo doll in Aunt Jackie's house with all the pins in it, and for me this is a very heartbreaking scene to see the once so good Uncle Larry attempted to kill somebody, and he actually really hates himself. He feels he's become so toxic, and that's what Jesse's arc does too. I mentioned in a previous behind the scenes, but the thing I love most about the Psycho series is the fact that Jesse and Uncle Larry in the beginning are the good guys, and by the end they're the bad guys, and then Jeffrey and my dad, who are the bad guys in the beginning, kind of become the good guys in the end. Psycho Dad maybe not so much, but it is still interesting to see how those arcs form. But Uncle Larry's just so done with life, and he says I almost tear up when I think about it. Like, he performed it so well. He's like, I just want to stare at the woods. I just want to sit out back and stare at the woods. And like, it's crazy to hear that, because I think there's a little bit of truth in that, where Uncle Larry got thrust into this whole YouTube thing, and once you're on YouTube and you're in the public eye and on social media, it's sometimes hard to flip your brain off and go back to the simple things in life. So it definitely resonates a lot. The thing I'm most excited about in this video, and that was the last scene with Uncle Larry, but then Tom steps up to the plate. And guys, in real life, remember, Tom wasn't so into the Psycho series. He didn't want to be involved that much. He didn't like the fact that it was portrayed as real, or he wasn't comfortable with the nature of it. But Tom, on this last day, I was like, yo, look, this is a series wrap for Uncle Larry, and you, Tom, I'd love to have a scene with you.
I couldn't believe
I'd love to tell you
Tom
off.
stuck up for himself.
Are you serious? because like that's what I want you to do for this scene. Like he totally felt it out, and he knew what was about to happen, because like Tom as a character has to sit back and watch Jesse and Uncle Larry's relationship kind of blossom. Uncle Larry's treating him like a son, and it's like everything's all fucking perfect. So Tom has some bitter resentment for me, and then he also sees what I was kind of a negative influence, or I brought Uncle Larry, his dad, into the drama, like, you know, with the pool incident and just with my dad coming over and like put him in a fucking chokehold. Like when Tom looks at Jesse, it's like, yo, bitch, what the fuck are you doing to my family? Your family's fucked. You're not gonna about to come over here and ruin mine too, or it's already too late. Tom goes for the Oscar-worthy performance here. Absolutely puts me in a place. I think he did a great job. And it was completely like, I've never seen Tom get like that ever in his life. And I know the commenters were like, oh shit, like it was a big deal to see Tom do that scene. Also, Jesse as a character is really feeling it after that. It's when somebody who you're not used to standing up for themselves stands up for themselves, it's kind of like, whoa, shit. Clearly I must have really pushed something too far. Even fucking Jeffrey. Stop, where we start. They said, you can come, stop, going anywhere. I don't even fucking have anything to my, nah, stop. What's going on, man?
Look, I just want you out of here, all right? Everything that has happened, all that my father has done is give to you. And look at where he is. He's in bed. He has a neck brace. He has a sprained neck. Okay, do you know how badly that... No, shut up. I'm done being silent, and you're not going to cut me off. Okay? Okay.
It just wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, Tom. I'm just saying.
Wipe that shitting grin off of your face. Okay? I'm not playing around anymore.
What happened that I don't remember part of it yesterday? And he said that I must have did something to it.
I'm sorry, where we start. Hey, my fucking chair's still here.
Can you turn the camera off? There's certain things that shouldn't be taped.
I know.
You don't need to film
We
everything.
talk about this. We go over this every time. I need the camera on. It's like the one thing I have left.
I understand that, but there's certain things in life that you don't tape, and I'm asking you to turn it off right now so I can just tell you something, all right? I don't want it filmed.
Turn it off.
Is it off?
Yeah.
Yesterday when I went over your house,
Right.
I came over your house to destroy something of your dad's. I specifically came over to get the pool.
You purposely destroyed it? Why would you do that? I don't...
Why? Because I know he loves that pool just like I loved my RV.
So you did...
But there's more. When I came over there, and you told me your dad was outside by the pool,
Yeah.
I wanted to kill him. He deserves to die for all the shit that he's putting you through and me and the whole family. I hate myself, Jesse. You gotta understand that. I hate what I've become right now.
Do you think Jesse would have learned that?
You can't just tell me something like that.
You need to get away from there.
You tried to kill my dad.
I didn't see any other way for you to get out of there. You can't get out on your own for some reason.
No. Especially not with the trailer that just happened. You just vanished. Gone. Where'd Jesse go? Who knows?
I have my own shit to deal with, Tom.
Yeah.
You don't have a dad like I do. I have to go through shit that you don't understand.
That may be true. But because you keep trying to involve the rest of the family in with it, because you can't find the common sense to just commit to your idea of running away and just go. Where do you go? 5 minutes around the corner? 20 minutes away? You hardly go anywhere. It's always people that you know. What if you go, like, just elsewhere? As far as you can get? There's nothing saying that you can't. Why don't you just... Ugh.
Fucking chair.
Is just give to you. All you do is just take. Here you go again. We need to talk.
I'm saying goodbye to your dad.
It's important.
Or, stop, I'm not.
We need to talk.
Talking to your dad right
It's
now.
important.
I gotta take my medicine and go to sleep anyway, James.
Sorry, I'm restart.
Nothing but worry about you, and yet
Yeah.
hoist him back up whenever he gets down because of this, and I'm tired of it.
Yes.
Okay. We need to talk.
So, that is a series wrap for Uncle Larry's character here.
I'm out.
Just like that. It was like nothing.
Yeah,
And that's scary that it just happens and then you're left to like Tom's line, pick up the pieces.
And just end it right now.
Yeah.
I'm out.
There's no point left. Now technically, I was telling Uncle Larry, but like the finale, Psycho Kid Flees Country, you know, you're in that, but it's not your character.
Right.
And it's only a split second. It's really nothing. So really,
I'm not in it.
Tom's not in it. Tom, that's a serious wrap for Tom as well.
It was a long ass take.
Yeah, you'll see all the alternate takes, which is crazy. We really wanted to take our time with this, but make sure we hit it right. And it's also, we've never gotten a chance to see Tom's character.
I'm going to still listen to
quite
it,
like
but
this.
just bear with me.
So it wasn't an easy thing to pull off.
Nobody's ever seen me quite like this.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've never even heard him quite like that before.
well, now you know it's possible. Now Tom's gonna be vocal all the fucking time.
No.
We just unleashed a monster.
Pandora's box just opened up.
There's this we ordered just for Uncle Larry's character here, the neck brace, and this actually is our second to last voodoo prediction from the Voodoo Doll in the Haunted series.
Oh, that's right.
Was the neck.
I forgot all about that.
Jesse has
I
it.
did.
I gotta
forgot all
have
about
everything.
that. Shit.
I have no idea.
All that's left is Psycho Dad's gunshot to the chest, and then we're good. Guys, these are for the condom challenge. So some of you guys may have seen that in the actual video, and we're like, "Yo, Larry's packing some heat."
Yeah.
Hello.
Extra large.
So this is wild. You know, it was crazy when it was like the last with Jeffrey, the last with my mom, and the last with Uncle Larry. I think it's more so with you because you've been used more than those two. This is the first like big character that's leaving, and it's like. It's not hitting me. I'm like explaining it right now. It's like,
I know, it's
what the
gonna
fuck
be
ever.
weird. But it's only 2 weeks, and then we're gonna be like all together again, so it don't matter.
Yeah, literally.
Actually, less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's Wednesday right now. A week and a half.
Yeah.
We'll be off to far off land to finish this once and for allsies. Thoughts, feelings now that you're done?
It hasn't hit me yet. It'll hit me later on. It'll
Yeah,
be like, wow,
it takes time,
We're
guys.
still
it's really done, you know? I still have a camera pointed at me right now, so it's not right? So.
Oh, is this annoying?
Yeah.
Is this annoying?
It's not going anywhere.
Not as bad as when your dad threw me up against the wall and the camera was like right here, and I was like, I see the camera.
People are like, why wouldn't you just swat that shit away?
Oh, and twist. While he was being side up against the wall, I was actually just in my room the whole time.
Were you ear pressed up against the door listening, or were you just like, meh?
Pretty much, man.
I even, guys, unprecedented notes. I had a slip of paper. This is all that was written down for this video.
Wow.
As opposed to nothing, so at least it's something, but, this was called...
that has not been seen since the game.
Yeah,
That's the extent of scripting right there.
Right.
That's it throughout this whole series. That's the first time I ever seen anything written down on paper.
Right. I've had phone notes before, but this is called, we're at the end. I need to hit everything possible. Usually my brain, I can count on that to hit it, but this was very important, especially with our two characters, which has been like the overarching theme, like me and Psycho Dad, and then you have me and Uncle Larry. The subtext
the ending,
is
that
Tom's
was
gonna have to
crazy,
deal with this
guys.
shit. And we need
So
to
he's
really
my-
hear that and get that payoff.
He's my
I've been
dad.
neutral party this entire
I'm
time
his
as
son.
much as I could be. And
Not
it's
you.
just like,
And he was just like,
this is the line.
Yeah.
You have crossed
it's
the
like,
line.
wow,
And what that
it's like
technically was,
a
guys,
bomb just hit right,
was
blew
Psycho
right into
Tom.
his face.
Psycho cousin, bitch's out friend, or cousin.
Everybody has it in them.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
No, exactly. And that's something to take away is everybody has a breaking point. Even the best of characters, or Uncle Larry, you know, who he represented, was like ultimate good. But even ultimate good gets upset and has a breaking point. You know, we're all human. We're all very real people, or
Matter
kind
of
of.
fact, if you believe in God, God has a breaking point. Eventually, his anger comes out. That's why he destroyed the world at one point with a flood.
Oh, really?
With a flood.
So even that's depicted, and that's
That's
like the
true,
ultimate
guys.
ultimate
Exactly.
good. Domestic abuse and violence. Now we're talking about Jesse's character, very much feels trapped, where he can't get out of this intense, horrible situation, because that's what he starts to think that's what he deserves. He starts to feel like this is what I deserve because I'm used to it so much, and you start to feel like this is me, and that I'll never break free from that. This picture, you can grab that. That's not me. That's Tom, and I don't know what take.
All me.
Yeah, this is young Tom playing as young Jesse, and it's awkward because we wanted this to show. There was 3 alternate versions to this scene because this is the first time we've seen this bedroom. There was a version where Uncle Larry had all this really like childhood stuff, like he was a kid at heart, and he just had like, you know, Mario on the wall and like other shit, and like his bed was like in a car, like it had a car bed. There was another version where, you know, he was super obsessed with Jesse, like he had pictures like everywhere, and it was really like sick. You know, what the F.
Oh, that's like Boogie.
That's right.
And then there was another
That's
bit
like Boogie.
where I wanted there to be an answer as to what happened to your wife, and I wanted there to be a picture of her, and then you talked about how she died and how you've had to overcome that. But that's not this story, and I know it wasn't really necessary. So we just had a picture of Jesse and Uncle Larry back in the day. However, the take I'm going to use might not even bring it up. It's just in the background.
Right.
But that is supposed to be me, but it's Tom.
Jesse's stunt double when they were standing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we look close enough.
Uncle Larry's character went from, you know, he's perfect, and he had that psycho moment just like my mom did. And whereas my mom was able to break free and leave, we never get to see what happens with Uncle Larry's character. Is he able to get to that point where he can stare at the woods and be happy? Or is he like what Jesse's saying, where you can't go back and he's just stuck in this bed feeling sorry for himself? I don't know. I know, and those are those things, though, those lingering thoughts and doubts about, like, loving these characters so much, which leads people to be like, add some more to it, and it's a hard thing to overcome. You know, I'm going to want to see where these characters end up, you know? At least my dad has an end.
Right. Or does he?
Or does he?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Believe it or not, guys, if you play Battlecry backwards, there could be an answer to that question. There's even Morse code in it and shit. We went all out on the song. We were going to do 2 videos today. I think we're going to end up doing only 1. That way we're going to stagger it. Corin's like smiling.
Woo, day off for me.
We don't care. We're done. This is weird. This is weird, guys. I don't want to close this off because I just... sucks.
It's just weird.
Just weird. Just weird.
Yeah, because you
Switzerland
wrote off
flavor.
Uncle Larry.
I mean, we'll be like, yeah! I'm sure we'll be pretty happy, but...
Culture shock.
Next video, I did a powwow on goodbyes, which is foreshadowing the end of the Psycho series. Is a goodbye to my character, as well as a goodbye to the Juggies powwow, which is coming when I'm locked in the room. You can also just see in this video, Jesse's really starting to torture himself, and it's a little disturbing. This is when the dislikes started to go up and up. This is one of my favorite videos, guys. Psycho Dad watches Mcjuggernuggets. This was a long time coming. You know, Jesse's ultimate dream was to become a YouTuber, and it was weird that Psycho Dad never watches his son's YouTube channel. So wouldn't you know, this motherfucker finally watched it. There's some great scenes in this, and guys, once again, this is where the dislikes fucking spiked. So Jesse's beating himself a lot, and you're gonna see that a lot more. It's self-torture, dude. This guy is just fucking hating on himself. At least not like cutting himself or doing any self-harm, but he's doing a lot of self-emotional abuse. Jesse says some shit about like treating it like a game, and he's about to beat Psycho Dad at his own game, and I don't know, he's just starting to say like really weird, kind of disturbing things. Jesse says he just wants to get all his stuff back, get his money back, and then he's gone. So like he was once about to leave, find an apartment, but that fell through because the landlord saw the videos. And now Psycho Dad, it was kind of foreshadowing Psycho Dad finding the videos in the next episode. But Jesse's just like on a fucking vengeful warpath at this point. He needs to get his stuff back. He does not want Psycho Dad to have any type of control or have something over on him. There's this great scene. Psycho Dad's watching the shredding of the video games, and like I was trying not to laugh. You'll see that in behind the scenes. But we had this epic scene. I love this scene so much. Jesse turns the corner and times it fucking horribly. I mean, on the creative side, it was perfectly as we intended, but the divorce is being played on the television screen, and my dad's watching that and turns to Jesse, and it's so fucking dramatic. Jesse knows he's fucked, and he has no idea what to do. So he has to divert the blame to Korn. He has to be like, oh, Korn filmed it, which is the truth. But at that point, then Psycho Dad freaked the fuck out on Korn, takes the camera, like has it sideways, and it's like super chirpy. It's like, oh my god, is Psycho Dad about to fucking break us? Like the Juggies suddenly are like involved in the episode. Korn gets thrown the fuck out, and this is actually was originally going to be when Korn's character is not allowed back, but because Jesse's character threw Korn under the bus, this video received over 82,000 dislikes. Now hear me out, guys. Obviously that's not fucking real, but I feel like I still have to say that. But guys, I don't blame Jesse's character for doing that, and some people saw this, but if Jesse had taken responsibility for the divorce video, Jesse would have been fucked. He pretty much had to pin it on Korn, or else Jesse would have been dead. So if he put it on Korn, like he technically made his life better. And it was the truth. Like Korn did film it, which was fucking weird. I lost over 10,000 subscribers this day. This was almost as bad as when I had Mark and Korn push the motorcycle in the hole. It's always interesting to see where an audience draws the line, and when it comes to like
that's where I saw
acting like a psychopath or doing some fucked up shit towards good characters, especially characters of my own age, that's when it's enough. So then that prompted us to do damage control in the next episode called The Harvest, which works out. But here's some behind the scenes of Psycho Dad watches Mcjuggernuggets. Roll that shit. I already told Demma about it. Demma, how do you feel about the news?
I'm not really sure what to think, Jesse. Is this good or bad? I'm assuming bad because you don't like to make decisions.
That's correct. I have made decisions before based off of what I've wanted you guys to decide for me.
That's pretty sad, Jesse, that you don't even have enough fucking backbone to make a choice yourself.
Well, it's huge because I fucking... Ew.
Hey.
Oh, here, you can hold this.
Sure.
Puppet show?
What's that going on right now?
No, did you want to see it?
Sure.
Oh, it's like fucking 2 hours long, so. Guess what, man? YouTube paycheck. I want to beat him at his own game. If he's gonna fucking take all this shit from me, I want to be able to show him that I don't need it and lie.
When you heard that, that's when
Why? I never laugh during a scene. Oh, I held my straight face so good, but I couldn't speak or act or anything. I could only do a straight face because I was fighting it so hard. That scream, that one though, is so ridiculous. That's alright, because I think I want to turn the volume down a couple more notches. Because it was hard. I couldn't even talk. But I think the mic will do a good job, so that's going to be I think I am going to do on that screen, not that screen, but the screen we had, and then do the save the long screen for when we're around over here. God damn it. I haven't heard that screen in like a year. He's still filming, it's like noise behind the scenes right now. This is a big video, guys. I guess we can turn this into behind the scenes. Psycho Dad finds a YouTube channel. We inserted this little foreshadowing when he says, "Don't touch my damn smart TV." Yep. Psycho Dad got a smart TV. Like, what? So he's binging Mcjuggernuggets right now, and this pretty much opens the whole can. Psycho Dad now has, as somebody who's been so obsessed with security, he now has the ultimate way to track his son and watch anything he says, anything he does, anywhere he goes, he gets to see it on video every day. So this is where he gets to control this aspect, the biggest aspect of his life. He's already
that kind of shows right there that Jesse was saying, like he said, he was going to try to beat him at his own game. But then he was always one step ahead.
So
yeah, he was one step ahead all the time
tonight, but he'll be back tomorrow because he's got a little bit of the sick Jesse stubbornness. John, somebody farted in here. It smells like asshole. Ugh. Psycho poop John shits himself. I can't believe I haven't heard that scream in like a year at least. weird watching this, but I think this is cool.
Weird watching it though. Really.
We're just saying, the
Yeah.
evolution of all of our characters.
It is
and
true,
how
though.
dark
How do you
and
guys
fucked up
you'll
the
be able to watch
story
the video
has
yourself
gotten
for a year?
over the course of the last
Wow.
couple of years. So when you watch something like Psycho that Shreds video games, and it has this like saturated, colorful / kind of like comedic vibe to it, but now it's just so dank, so fucked. All right, we're gonna retry that. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because
Jinx?
it was a little too loud.
That sounds
Corn
like
gets written off.
That sounds
I'll be
like from
back
the
again.
that
Written off
YouTube
3
channel
times,
Good
I
Mythical
think.
Morning.
Corn's really stubborn.
He's
yeah.
persistent as shit, just like with the camera.
And it's not fair.
Stop. Nah. How the fuck is he watching that? Why? How did he find that shit? Stop.
Damn dogs.
Maybe once I get my own place, you'll have some. Stop. Fucking. I can't even rebuy. I don't have a car. So how the fuck am I gonna get there? How am I gonna get to and stop? Why is he watching that shit? How the fuck? I mean, he's on my fucking YouTube, man. That's what that shit is. What has he seen? What else has he seen? What is he? Why? Why now? What is he watching? What does he fucking want to see? What does he not think I'm fucking telling the truth about shit? Wait, no, fuck.
What is that bullshit? What is that bullshit? Why is that on there? Don't look at the ground. Who videoed and uploaded that?
Corn did. Corn uploaded that shit.
What the fuck?
He filmed it, he was videoing, he put it up.
Why would you do that to shit?
Oh, wait, why'd you stop there? No!
Don't pull the
Oh.
Go tell him.
Stop, Rory. Fuck, stop.
Why would you put that on the internet? Why would you video that? And why would
I
you
didn't
upload
video it, Corn did.
What do you mean
Corn
did it?
Corn filmed the whole thing.
Corn, why the hell would you do that?
I didn't think it was a big deal.
We take you into this family and this is what you do? This is what you do? You video our dirty laundry and then you put it up online?
Dad, drop the camera, please.
I can't believe you did that. Take it. Now get the hell out of my house.
I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, what do you think I was doing with the camera?
It's not a big deal. You're,
I didn't put it on the internet. I just filmed it.
Fuck, why would you do that?
What do you mean, do
You just
what?
threw me under the bus.
Threw you under the bus. You are the one that fucking filmed it, and you know
told me
that.
to.
Just because I told you to jump off a bridge, you're gonna fucking do
Yeah,
it?
but you uploaded it. I just filmed
Yeah.
it. You're the one who looked at it. I was like, oh, I should put this on YouTube.
I know,
Why
but
would you
still,
do that?
you filmed it though. You could have turned the fucking camera
What's
off.
the matter? If I filmed it, you're the one that put it out there for people to see.
I wasn't not gonna put it up. Come on, man, just calm the fuck down.
No, I can't believe that you did that.
What was I gonna? It's my dude. He's not gonna fucking do anything to you. He's my dad.
He's unpredictable. He's already destroyed one of my laptops. How do I know he's not going to destroy my car? Or
I know.
take it
You
like he
see
took
that? Just
yours?
take one for the team. You see the shit I'm going through right now. Just
I
deal
don't
with
want
it.
to talk to you right now.
Really, dude? Come on.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
You would have uploaded that shit too, and you know it. I had to do it. You're not his kid. He's not gonna do anything. You got a video. If you have footage like that, you're not gonna not post it. It's gonna get fucking lots of views. Whatever. Fuck ass.
I can't believe you were over at that freak's house yesterday, too. Your uncle's. I see you.
I mean, yeah, Dad. He just got out of the fucking hospital. I think that should be the exception to the rule.
I
He
don't
was.
give a shit. He tried to kill me. Do you understand that?
What the hell are you talking about?
I heard him on there.
Yeah, people say stupid shit. I'm sure he was just exaggerating.
Yeah,
like, oh, I was.
say and do stupid shit. Did you have anything to do with it?
Anything to do with what?
With him smashing my pool.
I had no idea that was gonna happen, Dad.
Well, who
I
the
don't
hell
know.
let him in the driveway then?
I did that. I did.
Yeah, I see
I
you.
let him in the gate. I had no idea he was gonna do that.
Oh, you had no idea.
No. Why would I? How would I know he's gonna do some shit like that? He told me that he did plan to do that, but not till after the fact.
Yeah, and then he knows that I'm around the pool. I heard you on there.
Yeah.
Because you were.
Yeah.
I didn't. Why? I would never.
What, he trying to hit me?
I would never think that. Why would you think that I would know that and be okay with that?
Because somebody opened the gate. Everything's on the camera, dumbass.
I absolutely love this title, which is called The Harvest. It really has a very dark tone to it. It's clearly referencing Korn and him kind of getting chopped off even more so. Like, we thought it was just Korn getting kicked out, but turns out it was a permaban from the Ridgeway household. Jesse, without his cameraman, has no clue what to film, so he's just trying to film his dad a little bit because that's what people like to see. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's walking around the house, but then he accidentally gets the first number to the safe. He's filming Psycho Dad, and the idiot is just like, holy shit, and then Psycho Dad catches him and freaks the fuck out. Then we had Korn come back, who seems to be totally in a good mood with Jesse, which once again, that was our damage control. We couldn't have Korn stay pissed at Jesse, even though he's almost written off, just so that the audience is like, oh, okay, they're good. And the dislikes lessen, but there is still a fuck ton on this video. I was like, wow, everybody thinks it's real, even towards the fucking dying days. So we had Korn coming through the window, which is kind of a throwback to us using the window back when the door was destroyed. But Korn then ends up getting chased out by Psycho Dad, and it was very reminiscent of Psycho Dad Destroys Xbox, where you get to see the characters going across the two windows, and then Jesse looks out the other window, and you see Psycho Dad fucking hauling ass after Korn. Jesse decides to jump after them. We get to see an Eagle's Landing shrine, which I told you guys to remember, which was supposedly made during Eagle's Landing. Jesse prayed at this shrine after Psycho Dad Woodchip's Wii U. It's pretty cool to see. I just set that up before the video and rearranged all these sticks in the shape of an eagle. It looks pretty legit, and it's like kind of biting on a part of the trophy. It was like a baseball player's leg, which is neat. So we had the epic Jesse in the foreground, Psycho Dad in the background, the thumbnail of this video, where Jesse has the opportunity to leave with Korn, leave it all behind and just go. It's like this is the epitome of fight or flight. Jesse, with his Eagle's Landing hatchet, actually turns to his dad. Dude said, enough is enough. Enough running and hiding. I'm about to take this motherfucker on with my hatchet. And Psycho Dad's got the bat, dude. I thought shit was about to throw down here. And Jesse Jesse admits to him uploading the divorce. He's like, I don't care if Korn filmed it. I told him to film it. I uploaded that shit. Fucking do your worst, asshole. And Psycho Dad freaks the fuck out. Korn pieces out, is not allowed back. And then Jesse is left with his Psycho Dad. This is where we finally get to solitary confinement. Psycho Dad's about to lock Jesse in the room or tell him that Ridges Studios is now in the little room. Now, my dad fucking killed this scene, and it was a much darker, aggressive Psycho Dad. It felt very much like a drill sergeant, and it was like really horrifying. Like, you guys were with me in my hand when we were in the little room, and we felt like we were both all getting berated by Psycho Dad. That took many takes to accomplish. I had to get my dad, like, that just came down to my directing, where it was like took 20 takes, and I was like trying to get him in this mindset of like, dude, you need to be like a fucking, it turns out I figured out, it's like he has to get in this platoon leader status, which me saying platoon leader, like, given my dad's actual real life history, that helped him get in the mindset for whatever reason, and he was able to deliver that performance, which is something I wanted to keep going in the future videos. I wish I had gotten that out of him sooner, because then we could have had that Psycho Dad throughout, but it actually works out where it kind of built up to that point. Like, hearing him talk like that was like, holy fuck. This is horrifying. Here's some behind the scenes of this video. Roll that shit.
You knew why I did it, though.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. It was kind of like, it's less likely that he's going to do anything to me than he would do something to you. So
right.
I mean, we're good.
Sorry, guys. Sure. It's just
you can be pissed at me, all dude. I don't even fucking. I'm used to it right now.
Sorry, guys. I was just doing my dinner.
Like I said, I get why you did it.
Yeah, but he could destroy something. He destroyed your laptop.
Yeah.
He destroyed Uncle Eric's trailer, so I understand. I didn't think he could.
Well, this is the moment of peace and silence.
Well, with my car on the dirt road, I feel a little safer. He doesn't really have anything here that he can destroy.
Everybody and their fucking mom's been unsubscribing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's That's a bit ridiculous.
I don't think they realize, like, we've been friends for 10 years.
Right?
Like,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
ain't,
it's
we've
just
been
one
through so
little
much
argument.
shit.
It's really a big deal. It's bound to happen eventually.
Right. Fucking. Hey, would you hold the camera for me?
Yeah, sure.
I tried to do the fucking puppet show. You missed it. Bitch.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was email lunch.
There you go. You might have to move that shit.
I can probably just climb over it.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Here, let me lift this up.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh shit.
Didn't I get rid of you yesterday?
He's just here to help, Dad.
I thought you were kicking me out just for the day.
No, I wasn't kicking you out for the day. You videoed all this shit and then you upload them and you expect to come back?
I already told you I didn't upload them.
What do you mean you didn't upload them? What did I find out yesterday?
Alright.
And I kicked you out? I don't want you back.
Dad.
Yep, guys, this is the harvest.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think you should be staying in that house. I mean, if you want to, you can just get in my car and we can go right now.
Okay, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Okay, I got this. I got this fucking hatchet. Take this.
Didn't I make myself clear I didn't want that piece of shit on my property? Are you gonna look at me? Didn't I make it clear? Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
You know what, Dad? I'm not going anywhere. I'm sick of your shit.
Oh, are you sick of my shit?
I'm done. I'm not afraid of you anymore.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You gonna go with your boy?
I don't like how you've been treating me. I don't like the shit that you've been doing.
You brought it on yourself. Your stupidity.
I was the one that uploaded it. I was the one that, I didn't film it, but I filmed everything.
Why'd you push it on him then?
Hold on, stop, yeah.
And I don't want that camera up my ass anymore. That is forbidden. This is your last moment with me on the camera. There'll be no longer any time where I'm on it. And New rules, man. New rules.
Don't
got it?
Don't call me.
We got new rules around here. Now.
You already forced me to stay in my room, Dad. I don't even want to fuck.
We're not even going there. We got new rules around here. He's freaking nuts now. I seen the video. He's laying out there like a freaking, I don't even know what. Mental. I want to stare at the woods. What the hell's that all about?
Stop. No.
New rules in the house. Come on, you want to see them? New rules in this house, man. Come on.
You just said, man.
Something showed you down here. Come on, don't be. I got new rules for you. Come on.
Yeah.
I got new rules around here for you.
Yeah.
There's changes. Come on. There's changes.
Dad, there's already been changes. I'm not fucking filming in that.
This is the changes. Look at them. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Tired of your shit. You hear me? Get in here. Get in here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Now we're on to solitary, guys, which is another term for solitary confinement, where inmates kind of get put into the shoe and it's supposed to mentally break them. This is only day 1 of confinement, and this kind of sets us up for this like solitary series.
That's crazy, guys.
And basically just keep an eye on
Jesse's
guys, shirt. He starts off hopeful and
this is
optimistic
an hour
that he
and
can
11
make
minutes.
videos from this small room just by himself, like a vlogger would. And he starts with the white shirt, and by the end of this solitary series, he has the black shirt leading up to the killing. As Jesse is alone with his demons that will mentally and emotionally destroy him, and really the only saving grace he has is you guys. But even you guys start turning on me, as made evident by the dislikes, and this was something I knew was going to happen. I was trying to make you guys hate and be afraid of me, which is what the whole point of the end of the second series was when I dropped the camera, because
I bet
I'm too
Demis Demise was the
for
one
you guys.
that was
Jesse
the
actually
kicker.
finds the original Nintendo while he's snooping out outside the little room. He also starts working on the safe more, considering he has one number number. He's doing some markings on the wall. This is the first sign of him kind of becoming like the mad scientist. He figures out like he needs to like work on the lock for like 23 hours consecutively, and he's comparing it to all his gameplay time that he's had over the years. I just want you to know, guys, I don't have that much behind the scenes in this little room because all these videos were shot back to back to back. Like I was shooting maybe like 2 to 3, maybe 4 videos per day. Even though I think at this time there was just one.
Oh, no wonder why it was like
basically I was stacking days. It was absolute hell for me to act. It's hard, like acting. So
that's why
like
we took
a character like that, where you literally have to fucking lose your mind. It was not easy for me, and it really fucked with my head. I still have to live with that shit that I was doing in that little room. But yeah, those were some dark days, and the reason I had to stack so much was so I could give myself time to work on the 2-part finale, Kills Father and Fleece Country, because we had to nail those 2. And then, oh, guess what? It gets even worse. There gets to be a key lock installed onto the door to the little room, so Jesse's now going to be fucking actually trapped in here.
I filmed this before. I already filmed this. Guys. This is not me filming outside of the little room. I've already filmed this before. This is old. This is from 2013. I already filmed this.
Cut. Can't find my fucking cap. Screw. It is a decent area. It's the only one you got.
Restart. I don't like that.
Yeah. And what the fuck is this gonna do?
What do you mean, what's it going to do?
You start. Go.
Oh. This is the lock from the garage. Do you remember it?
Different.
No. Is that camera on?
No. Stop and restart.
I can't see shit. I'm doing the best I can. Okay. What's it going to take? You got the stinking...
Say it while you're doing it.
Oh.
You ain't got... Yeah.
Will you turn that stinking camera off?
You don't know that's on.
Oh.
And restart. It's just... Yeah.
Do you know why we're doing this?
Stop now.
Direct.
Yeah.
It's direct, son.
Me to this.
Direct.
It's all because of you I have to do this. You never listen. Is that camera on?
So restart.
Damn.
Next, we had the finale to the powwow. This is similar to #MM and fan mail. It just shows everything's coming to an end. So this is something that Jesse has struggled with because he wants to give advice, but the Juggies don't want it anymore. Like literally, you guys were like hated powwows, and Jesse didn't think he was in a place to give advice because he's so toxic, and it just shows he's already breaking. Next, we had Q&A 29, which is actually the finale to the Q&A series, and I wanted to end it on the 29th just to make it seem like it was cut off because adds some realism to it where he didn't get the 30. So it's like, you know, Jesse kills his dad. I'd intended to do a 30th Q&A after the series was over, kind of like an Ask Me Anything, just, you know, addressing fan questions. It's a shame this Q&A video didn't get more views because it was extremely important to the series. I think a lot of people profiled it. They're like, it's a Q&A. I don't need to watch this shit. But guys, every fucking video that comes out is fucking important. If you think it doesn't mean anything or it's
that's kind of me right there, guys. I never do the reaction video for Q&A.
It's just frustrating because I don't clickbait that hard, and it is a very slow building storytelling, and it's one that kind of rewards like very hardcore heavy duty fans. So it just sucks because one of the pivotal moments in this Q&A video I think is like the fucking knocks the bottom out of the whole series. So for those that watch this, I think they were in for a treat. Basically, I wanted to really stress the fact that Jesse's mental state is deteriorating fast, and I wanted to show this tension between Jesse and his fans, where the fans are asking fucked up questions, and it's crazy that you guys just fell into that, but those questions are triggering the shit out of me. I'm just getting so fucking bitter and pissed. The key here is just to keep Jesse hating himself more and more and more till eventually the bottle breaks and he has to take it out on somebody else, which is his dad, which was ironically taught to him by his dad and not the fucking video games. I was scanning Twitter for like the perfect trigger question, and I found Yakes TV from #MMM, and he just asked the best question. I was like, you know what? I picked this one as the ender, and that's where I was going to go off on on my fucking crazy rant. So like in the Wingless Eagle, in the video of the road ahead, I talk about how I felt a guilt or a shame when I played video games just because of my dad and society and how gaming's bad. But now it's to the point where Jesse feels a guilt and a shame just for making videos. And it's sad. It's a fucking shame that it gets to that point with how his dad makes him feel about the thing he loves. And the Juggies now are kind of prodding at that too. And it's making me pissed at the Juggies. So the rant becomes like an interesting look at YouTube life, how like Jesse has to post his whole life for everybody to see. And you got people commenting on it, say, you're a dumbass, you're a baby, why don't you grow the fuck up? That'll fucking... I just love that monologue so much, guys. If you haven't watched that Q&A video, or like just watch it again, I fucking love that last like 10 minutes of that Q&A. It's so fucking good. Shit's getting darker, guys. We're on this vlog called Damien's Temptation. Jesse's running out of shit to film, so he's just like, now he's just bored. He doesn't know what to do, so he's just talking to Dema or Damien, and it's really not good. And Damien's tempting him to pull off a grand heist, like Grand Theft Auto. And you know, technically it's Jesse talking to himself, but it comes from a very deep, dark place. Damien wants Jesse to take the backhoe, destroy the fucking house, get the safe, get the money, and then just leave. And Jesse's like, you know, they're having this argument. There's also these Emma heads like that are nearby from fandom that were saved just for this weird scene where like Damien's also tempted by those Emma heads to sleep with them and not the Emma that he's married to. So the whole backhoe destroy the house thing was a misdirect. I wanted everybody to think that's what the finale of the Psycho series was going to be. And it was interesting how many people thought like there was going to be an ending soon. I guess everybody must have felt it. So Jesse tells Damien that he has nothing left to lose. So it sounds like he's going to go through with it or something. There's even a part in this video where I whistled Battle Cry, which is the finale song. And then I did an Audible shout out because those brand deals, guys, they sneak up on you. And like I had a due date of this brand deal, and I had to work it into the episode. And I was like, fuck, this is so. It ended up becoming really funny where I'm like, Damien, I'm not gonna. I'm like, oh fuck. And then, hey guys, so audible.com, you can find that's YouTube for you. Dema's Demise. This will forever be one of the hardest videos, at least to date, that I've acted. If you haven't seen this video or you haven't seen it in a while, go fucking watch this video right now. Video kicks off with a flashback to Damien and Emma's marriage in the room, and I wanted to use this as a device to show like, look at these good happy times with gaming and filming and make-believe in the gaming room, and then a harsh cut, even though it kind of dissolves, and I use a transition, like it fades into present day, which was kind of filmy. Like I wasn't sure if I was gonna get away with it, but I knew I was only like a week out from the finale, so I was like, fuck it, I'll be a little filmy. So it's Dema's demise because Dema dies, but it also symbolically represents the marriage itself because Damien ends up sleeping with the fucking Emma heads outside, and I'm pissed at Damien. I'm like yelling at him in the room. It gets really dark. But like I said, guys, this was the hardest performance to pull off because not only I'm playing 3 different characters, I'm playing the embodiment of my mom as this haunted spirit named Emma. I'm playing the embodiment of my fucked up father, who was the painted wall on this fucking
I wonder how the mom and dad felt like when they were up there. It's like,
Damien.
oh my god,
and I'm also playing a psycho kid who's slowly losing his fucking mind. All the while being mindful of hitting all these key points as each character, knowing the character's objectives, as well as being mindful of the camera and where I gotta be in position to it. So this was even just fucking explaining that real quick, my brain is fried. It was so fucking challenging. Not to mention, I had my spleen injury. That shit was ready to burst and like blood vessels. Like I was yelling so fucking much. And to do also, I'm changing my voice for all 3. And as you guys know, and here, my voice is not the same as Psycho Kids. And you guys also might notice that my voice changes in vlogs as well. I don't know, just something to keep note of. I wish I had behind the scenes of these videos, but I do not have these. Guys, I'm trying my best to explain the symbolism in this scene. Basically, as you guys know, Damien represents dad, Emma represents mom. Damien is saying Jesse is driven by rage and the inner demons to basically destroy Damien. It's brought on by his father's parenting styles, and he kills Damien, which is ultimately he kills his father, and then he separates Damien from Emma, which is also symbolic of he caused his parents' divorce. So he actually physically separates the two. And once Damien's face is off, Emma can finally speak. So once my mom was freed, she finally could be independent. Damien is saying, you will inevitably destroy me as you will yourself. And it's foreshadowing what's about to happen. And Jesse,
I couldn't believe what I watched. It's like,
falls
wow.
into that trap of like being so rageful and fight fire with fire, eye for an eye for an eye, and he smashes Damien's face against the wall and like crumbles it up. I don't know how I did that because guys, I have Damien's face completely intact with all the tape in the other room, so like weird. And then another weird thing is Emma is finally freed, and she says to Jesse that she made a connection with him when they were communicating together in the attic with the Ouija board at Aunt Jackie's house. So this suddenly adds a supernatural thing to it. Obviously, it all could be in Jesse's head, but she says she's seen Jesse's future, and that he will be free, and that he is a good person. However, that freedom's going to come at a price. And Emma's about to tell me that I'm going to shoot my dad, but Damien's like, don't tell him everything. He's not supposed to know. So it's super trippy, guys. I love this scene so fucking much. Good times, like honestly, fucking crazy times. At the end of this video, upon destroying Damien, suddenly Jesse starts talking as Damien after he's gone, and supposedly Jesse has absorbed Damien because he killed him. And just remember that, because that demon now lives inside Jesse and will kind of dictate his actions. 3 videos left, guys. We're getting to the end. Next video is called I'm a Psychopath, which, as you guys know, is the penultimate trilogy ender of He's a Psychopath, The Psychopath, now we're to I'm a Psychopath, which is the message that has been written on Jesse's dry erase board that my mom said to my dad when they split up. The video begins with Jesse calling his therapist, Dr. Nelson, or ex-therapist, who he says now practices out of New Jersey. Jesse makes a statement that like he's feeling a certain way again, which is so fucking heartbreaking to hear that. Like apparently, I guess he's had dark thoughts previously, and that's why he went into therapy. He leaves some other messages to other people. It's kind of like his final goodbyes to like hey, like his final pleas for help. And then he calls Corn up, leaves a message because it ends up getting cut up, but he wants American cheese, which that was obviously our code for the American flag, which the gun was wrapped in. So he's asking for the gun. Some people put that together, others didn't. The reason I actually was going to be blunt about it and just say, hey, Corn, you bring me the gun to get everybody hyped up. But I realized the second I said that,
I remember they said it's about getting my money
clearly,
back.
Everybody was going to start calling the police. Everybody was going to start calling the police because they were already calling it when I stole it in the vlog running away. So I had to use that code, and it ended up working out actually for the story. Then, guys, Jesse's starting to blame himself more. It's getting to unbelievable levels. He starts writing over and over again, "I'm a psychopath" on the wall. And guys, there's no fucking way I wrote all of that. I'll show you guys how he did it. Here's some BTS. Roll that shit. Behind the scenes. Jesse is in a behind the scenes, so don't include this in anything else. Hey there, Jesse. Zero Palm Giants here. Look at this shit. Yeah, it wasn't Jesse that wrote all that shit. It was everybody.
So his his brother too? Cool.
Still laid up with his neck brace. JK. I just shot probably the hardest scene I've ever had to film was me being in here and destroying Dema. That was fucking so challenging to play basically 4 different characters all yelling at each other and then destroy the thing. Now got everyone involved. We're using our limited marker resources to it's almost like a punishment. This is our dedication to the series, guys.
That is crazy.
Here, but we didn't want to risk him coming here and then
it's cool how the whole family and even Corn is helping out
earlier
with this.
Today. So we didn't want to risk, Larry being here when he should be laid up. So.
Oh, that is true, though.
Corn coming here, that's at least realistic possibility. So this is what is going on here. See all sorts of squigglies and creative ways. Cursive, block letter, bubble letter. Corn's fucking weird ass asterisk symbol. Fucking
wow, that's crazy.
All sorts of shit. You got the like limerick thing going on where it trails off and whatnot. A little bit of everything. So yeah, this is quickie. I'm pre-filming all these. all these kind of psychopath videos where Jesse loses his mind. We're shooting the finale in 2 days, so you get a behind. That'll be next time you get a behind the scenes.
I was actually, I couldn't believe it. I was off that day,
really
guys.
Fucking scary.
When I saw it, it was like,
I dare not compare myself to Heath Ledger or the fucking Joker, but I get it. I see what happened there. Just to have to delve deep within your mind in the deep dark recesses of it. I've been having to listen to some fucked up music and just think horrible things to get in the mindset. Like that 45-minute Q&A, that's fucking self-deprecating, horrible shit. And it's scary because, like, whether you guys think it's real or not, you're still subscribing. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? But yeah, it's been really hard to act. 2 videos a day, so we're ready for Switzerland.
It's crazy, guys.
It's crazy that it's all happening so fast. It's all ending. So that's right, guys. We had like the whole family squad in there writing on here. It was a nice little passion project for all of us. I remember Corn was giving me shit because he had to go buy markers and then come over for 10 minutes to write that, even though he had off like the previous couple days, and we'll have off another couple days. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but just to give you guys the real life what's going on. Like his girlfriend had moved in at the time, and like he was just really kind of head over heels for the girl and could give 2 shits about anything else at that point. So that's kind of where it was at, and that's where it started to crumble, because I'm sure you're watching the behind the scenes and be like, oh, they seem pretty good. Like Jesse and Corn are fine. Like, why did that kind of came out of nowhere? Well, because it did kind of come out of nowhere, but it all comes down to the girl ultimately. So Jesse's still just losing his shit by the end of this vlog. It's extremely dark in the room. He's too toxic for anything anymore, any person. So he decides to it's a last ditch effort. He takes the old Nintendo. He finds my dad's favorite baseball game in the black box, and he puts it out on the coffee table with a message that says we should play sometime. And it's absolutely fucking heartbreaking to know that's what happens. He's just like borderline tears, and he just like sets all this stuff out just like, Dad, could you please play with me? That brings us to a video called Moment of Peace and Silence, guys. Oh, yes. Right there. This is the last video that final was one. It's a series wrap for him. This was also the trilogy ender of the Moment videos. We had Moment of Doubt, Moment of Clarity, and now Moment of Peace and Silence, which is referencing a moment of peace, as in saying like, yo, this is the calm before the storm, and the moment of silence is kind of foreshadowing my dad's death. So Corn brings your boy the gun, which is interesting, you know, that he's willing to do that for his friend. Like, I mean, Corn had to know, like, yo, this dude's fucking asking you for a gun, but Jesse gives some bullshit that he intends to scare his dad. I mean, it could have been bullshit. I don't know if he was, like, honestly just trying to scare him. Like, okay, I think it was. I think Jesse was trying to scare him and get the money and then leave. I like to think he wasn't going into that gonna kill his dad. I think it was a small thought, though. The Damien part of him thought it. So Corn shattered the glass in the room, which is, as you know, has been our symbol for like shit's about to break, Jesse's about to crack and go crazy and shoot somebody. I remember Corn like fucking cut the shit out of his arm when he smashed through that glass, which fucking sucked. I think I got a little cut too, but his shit was bleeding while he's trying to do the scene. It's all about the money and proving a point. That's all he says he's doing. That's all he needs to do. Corn's like supportive. He's like, dude, do what you think is right, but like Corn finally steps up. You know, the whole series has been the cameraman. He doesn't say much, and in this video he finally gives his friend a piece of advice. He's like, yo, dude, I think you're doing the wrong thing. You should just leave. So it's cool to finally hear that voice. Right there. Jesse naturally isn't going to listen. He crawls back into the room, and we get a final goodbye to Corn, which actually, looking back on it, I think Corn must have known that he was going to be quitting, or maybe not, because I don't know, just when he did that goodbye, it seemed pretty sincere to you guys, and that is now like the last time that really he's been on video. But this is the real last time, guys, because actually has some behind the scenes of this video and us testing out the revolver to kill Psycho Dad. Roll that shit. I just want to make sure Jesse's not stupid enough to somehow upload this. We're about to shoot Corn's final scene and final video in a moment of peace and silence. I have here the gun. Fresh. I haven't touched this thing since it was buried at the Stauber property. We're actually going to. This is stupid of me. I didn't fucking test this when I first got it, and it took weeks to get. So basically, if this thing does not fire the way I want it to, we shoot the finale tomorrow. I'm fucked. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll have to do a CGI or like a muzzle flash effect. It's gonna be corny.
CGI,
There it is.
wow.
We even I don't know if I told you guys this.
Yeah, it
but we
really
painted
does
it
look
to
real. It really
like
does
the,
look real.
gun that my father has. That was a real gun that my dad used to shoot the Xbox One. This, however, is not. We gotta make sure we don't confuse the two, so I don't shoot my dad legit. Here's Corn's brown bag. He's gonna give me my lunch with American cheese. That's this. I think my dad's pulling in right now. I hope that's him. He's probably like, what the fuck are you doing? We're waiting for him to move my brother's truck, so that's not seen in the video. Cops called me last night and just want to make sure everything was alright. I was like, yep, everything's fine. You guys are just unsubbing like crazy after my talk with Damien and Dema. It's been a roller coaster the last few days. I don't really give a fuck because I'm just trying to tell the story. It's all it's always been about. I could have maybe like 100,000 subs. I don't really care. I made some money. I had a good time. I told my story, and when it's all over, I think you guys will come crawling back. Pull this shit back. Pretty much, do you have any last words? It's like, Dad, you'll never see me again. I get the combo out of them.
Here come the herds.
I get the combo out of them, and then I'm just like, you'll never see me again, Dad. Is there anything you wanted to say to me? John, get away. Ow. And he's gonna be saying, oh, I failed you. I wish I could have been a better father, and saying these things, and I'm like, oh wow, that's everything I wanted to hear. But then it's like ... I never should have showed you those video games, and I'm just like, the video games, they did this to you, and I'm like, what? The video games? I was like, no, Dad, I can't believe you just fucking said that. Video games didn't make me this way. And then I'm like, you made me this way, and I'm like yelling that while I'm like pointing, you made me this way. And this is how it's happening in my mind. If I don't get this result, that's just how it's gonna be. Let me give a little space here. So I'm screaming, you made me this way. And then I kind of have it down, and then Jesse just has this moment where you're like, you know what? Fuck you.
Damn.
Ow.
Damn.
Ow.
Damn. That is crazy.
Legit.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
A little bit.
That's not like the, it's not like the others. Holy shit.
Think it's bad? Wait till you do it inside.
Ow. Fuck. We do it one take. One and done. Because that's...
One and done.
I just took probably like a year's worth of my hearing away with that.
Now you're halfway there to making it done.
Ah.
That is
Holy
funny,
shit.
guys.
No bueno, guys.
He always says...
Was there a good flash?
I couldn't even see.
Oh. Did you say it?
I thought. I was gonna
That's all
say,
I
I thought I saw smoke, but...
Every gun that we used, like even back in the game, they like weren't that bad. What the F? Well, at least the gun works. Watch, you know, that was the one that it had. Yeah, and
one gun.
That's kind of how it was with the game. We used each gun maybe like twice, and then both of them broke.
That means, guys,
one of them broke.
the last two.
And the thing, remember the thing
Psycho
flew
Dad,
off and hit Tom and was
Psycho,
like burning. He's
Psycho
like,
kills.
but he's still laid there because he's supposed to be dead, and he just had a
Psycho
burning
Dad,
piece of metal laying on it.
and Psycho Kid
That's a trooper right there. Let me wrap this up, stick it in our bag, and with the truck moving, and we'll get this shot. But guys, it's I just want to get there. I just want to get to that finale. I just want this to all be over with. It's so ridiculous, this rumor going around that I'm going to LA, that I'm working for Red Sun Entertainment. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
remember
know where the
that.
fuck that rumor started, but it's probably the most extreme rumor I've ever heard. I've never seen something spread so fast and so crazy. Like,
I actually remember
it's not
that.
even like rumored. It's like you guys think it's fact for whatever reason. All right, that is a series wrap.
Was that
good? That was good.
Nice goal. Awesome.
Series wrap for Man Named Corn. It's I wish we could pack more feels into it, guys, but it doesn't feel like it's ending at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Like Corn to say goodbye. He handed me the gun, and that's the end right there. Then Jesse's gonna go shoot his daddy. It doesn't feel like it at all. So it was hard to really get into that mindset. But we finally got a taste for Corn's personality, why he was always filming. We got Corn's realistic attitude in there with like, this is fucking really dumb, crazy.
I remember that, man. Watching that video,
probably not
it
in
was
there.
crazy.
And I actually debated in my mind from the creator standpoint, do I want the money in there or not?
Okay.
And what's going to be happening is there's going to be 2 wads, and that's it, which I think will be like maybe $4,000. So
he actually did spend the money, but at least there's something in there. Yeah, he did
Oh,
buy
that-
the gate.
okay,
he had
so
the
that-
vacation. Maybe he
I
was
had
going
a
to use that
feeling
last
that
4K towards the new pool. I think he probably
you guys
was.
gotta see that, but I think that we'll wait until the
So
next
at least
one.
Jesse's not
I
all
bet,
for
I
nothing,
bet
but
that will
at the
be
same
tomorrow.
time,
I bet
it's
tomorrow
not
we
gonna
will
be,
see the
like,
behind
happy.
the scenes
Jesse's gonna think he has a 30, open
Psycho
it up
Kid
while
kills
he's driving
Psycho
away in the truck
Dad
and be like,
and Psycho Kid flees country.
Holy Corn was right.
oh,
I should have laughed.
right? I could have been out and then, you know, put more effort into my videos for the next month to have. It's just a damn shame. But the real, I think we got a taste of Jesse here, where he was like,
It was
I opened
crazy.
up to
After
you.
this,
I don't think
guys,
we've gotten this where it's
we'll
not
see
about
what
the money
happens
at
next.
all. It's about my dad being right and thinking that he knows what's best for me and all this bullshit. So,
I know you did say that, and then I was like, all right. I don't know what to say to that. but I was
touche. Can't argue with your fucking.
I was like, it's still not worth it, but I mean, that does change it a little bit.
Yeah, it suddenly becomes not like a physical argument. It's just like, oh well.
Yeah, you are actually bleeding a little bit.
Yeah. Corn actually bled as well,
Whoopsie.
and we didn't get to see that on video, but he was gushing.
Yeah, I was trying to hide it behind my back.
Yeah,
Hey, Jess.
yeah, it was when he smashed through the window. This ended up being probably our most dangerous stunt of the whole series, just because it, like, my fucking, I don't know if I have a huge scar on my back, but right here feels like I'm fucking dying. Is there anything?
Where?
Like right over here?
You're fine.
No? All right.
That was like
I
a
don't know what
bug
the
on
fuck
that
that
glass.
was then. But yeah, I got caught on my way down. Sliding through a window that you just broke is not the wisest.
Not the best idea now.
I don't know. Thinking about that, I don't know how Buzz was fine when he popped out of Aunt Jackie's
I mean, his
like
window
that.
was also a little bigger to get through.
Oh, we didn't get the confession.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the one thing we didn't get.
I completely forgot.
Probably because it was one of the more light-hearted. It doesn't really fit in, but it's still comedic relief.
About that.
Because I did like when I was trying to go down here, and I was just like, "There's no chips, no fucking chips."
Did I get the chips in there? Oh, I almost
What?
said like,
No
oh, yeah, I put chips
gravy?
in there. I was like,
I was like,
no,
oh
no.
no, this is one. This
Like,
dog
no.
keeps
that
asking
could be
his
that could
cat
be
to
bullets,
get
you know.
steak.
Yeah.
That could
And
honestly
brings
be
it to the
bullets.
dog. I said, what?
So there's no chips
No
means Corn took them
gravy?
out. Because we did toy with that before we filmed this. It's like I feel like
Then he
Corn's
finally
character,
got all the steaks he
it
wanted,
does
and
show, you know, we're
the
talking
cat
about like
had
what
a
his
funnel.
character
He poured
is,
all the
and does he
gravy
have a line
in that
and
dog's
he
mouth.
does. Like that's why he fought Jeffrey off me. That's why he stood his ground, and you actually got pissed at me a few different times over the course of the series, where it's like, Jesse, you're a piece of shit sometimes. He was able to. It's behind the scenes. You're good. It's behind the scenes. That's so great. Oh, that's gonna be a thing of the wayside after like literally 6 days from now. It's all over, which is weird for us. But yeah, with Corn's line, we thought, okay, dude draws the line at handing Jesse the gun, but then doesn't want to be the getaway driver. And it's like
I was just giving you your gun back.
Exactly, yeah.
I didn't know we were gonna use it.
You thought I was gonna give it to my dad and put it back.
That's all I thought.
But it's interesting. We thought, you know, if Corn did do this, and this was the plot hole you guys could find, that Corn would have taken all the bullets out. Because this shit has to be loaded
That's
to shoot
true.
my dad. But
I
it's
actually
like,
thought the bullets
if
were
Corn
all
thought the
gone.
intentions was to scare, you don't need
Actually-
a thing loaded. You don't even need a real gun, supposedly.
Yeah.
It could be just a prop gun. But Jesse, you know, he's not the sharpest tool in
like
the shed.
that, held at gunpoint prank
That's the dude that just
that he did.
drove up and down the driveway a few times and then parked right there by the driveway looking in.
Wait, just now?
About 20 minutes ago.
Oh, shit.
Eyeing up Corn's car real heavy.
Wait, really?
Oh, hello.
Crap. The only thing you can get out of this is the fact that we're shooting him ahead of time.
Yeah.
I had a conversation, and guys, I think I'll share this with you guys. Somebody came here 2 hours ago while I was just doing a walk. So doing a walk to kind of get myself in the fucked up psyche of Jesse at this current time. And this person pulled out in the driveway, and I was like, motherfucker. I was like, this is the day I get exposed once and for all, this close to the end. But it was a young girl who popped out, and shout out to Kimberly. Told me some things that she's gone through and that the series has really helped her. And it was all like, I want to be straight up and say, hey, you know, it's not real, but like the fact is that it's helped people. And you know, that's the whole
Hey, it said that it did help people. We saw the doc.
Whether or not it was
Uncle
real or
Larry
not, I
and
mean,
Tom
that's part
are
of the
closer together.
Purpose of like film and television. You kind of
Doing
learn
a lot of
lessons
stuff.
without having to learn
And it
them
made their family
personally. So that's a
stronger.
series wrap for Corn.
See ya.
All we have left.
Take care. Nice seeing you.
we'll see Corn in a few days. I gotta shoot one video. I gotta shoot one video right now. Basically a message to you guys to keep an open mind. And then tomorrow we're shooting the finale, and then a few days from now, this Saturday, we're shooting the music video. So yeah, Thursday or Friday, we'll go over that. I'm gonna script out just like the Big Brother Shadows Award thing.
And we all know how that went through.
That's why I don't know if I consider it a series wrap, because that's gonna be, I think that will be one of our most challenging things, just to have to film this really fucking important video in an airport with Jesse looking like a terrorist of some kind, like he could shoot up the place.
You've been pulled for a random strip search.
So it's gonna be challenging. I think we'll pull it off. And I figure, any shots that we're unable to get, I can lace some old clips, like a montage from throughout the series to help tell the story. But I'll be with a hat, sunglasses, full-on Psycho Dad. I gotta remember these details. Crazy, we're here. All right, Jays. Bloody booty. Love you, Jays, death, and don't forget.
Bloody booty.
Keep it rigid. And now on to our last video, guys. This is the vlog called Final Transmission. This is our end vlog. How poetic with Final Transmission. In this video, Jesse's eating a sandwich with American cheese on it. It's just a cheese sandwich. This was a misdirect to think you guys that I actually was asking for a sandwich with American cheese, but I did really get the gun. And this was just, once again, so people didn't call the cops. Also, in the event Psycho Dad watches the videos, he has no idea that I have his gun. I wanted this video to have, it was dark, but I wanted there to be this odd, like, hopefulness to it and this optimism, just so like the taste in people's mouth wasn't always horrible with my character. Also, this video existed to kind of clue you guys in. I broke the fourth wall a little bit, where I was just like, keep an open mind, guys. I might do something and you might not agree with it, but just remember, it might not. Believe what you want. You decide what's true, guys. Not everything on the internet is true. Don't trust everything you see. So, guys, I was preparing for hell. Like, I thought I was going to lose, like, tens of thousands of subscribers when the Psycho series ended. So that's what this was. It was kind of like an ass covering, like, hey, guys, this is me telling you, like, it's kind of fake without saying it, so that way when I kill my dad, I don't actually, like, get fucking prosecuted or sent to jail for portraying that as real. Please understand, like, this, I wanted this to go on record. But it's also just comforting to see Jesse kind of looking out the window and the sunlight coming in, and he's just like, I feel better. I think things are gonna work out, even though they don't. But it's just nice to see that, and that's like a lasting image. Well, all right, guys. That's it, guys. That's the end of the behind the scenes on this Psycho series channel. I'm going to be uploading Kill's Father and Flea's Country to the main channel. There's also this beautiful clips of me and my family in Switzerland reacting to the finale, the two-part finale for the first time. And I personally haven't seen it since we lived it. So it's going to be hard for me to edit and
this is going to be good. They're going to react to it.
Joining me on the behind the scenes. I'll be doing a more formal but for those fans that have been on the Psycho Series channel, thank you for coming over to this channel. Thank you for like checking this shit out and caring enough to see how this story was told and for being that much of a fan of this thing. As you know, I geek out on this shit, and it's great to know that you guys do too. And you know, I'm sad, like I'll always have a soft spot for the series. But me finishing these behind the scenes, trust me, is a very good thing. Very, very good, because it frees up my time from looking into the past and then instead to looking into the future. And on that note, guys, drop some likes on this video if you catch my drift, and you're gonna miss it. Just show some love, guys. Really show some love on this video. I'd say subscribe to this channel, but I can't really promise you that there'll be stuff on here. So just guys, go back to
Mcjuggernuggets, show some love on the Mcjuggernuggets. So I have a feeling that there's more to come.
And help a brother
out. I can't wait to see.
And that's it, guys.
Help a brother out.
I love you to death. Don't forget to keep it rigid.
Well, guys, that is the final behind the scenes. And I wonder, as he was winking, I have a feeling that there's more to come. I'm sure there's a lot more, and we're about to see that. Now, guys, sorry about that. I was eating dinner. Sorry about that. I had to do it because I just got off work. I worked 11 to 8 today, and as you guys know, it's 9:31, so it's pretty good. And it was tough. Now, the one thing I'd like to talk about was back at the new series that we're talking about. Do you guys remember when Jesse is trapped in that mirror and that evil Jesse came out? And what's really interesting is when I watched the video when he was doing all those pranks, and on the next video called "By the Way, I'm Leaving," it kind of shows exactly like we know that the parents are starting to think that this is not Jesse. If you guys noticed, when he said that, wait a minute, it's not like you. I mean, come on, you always have something planned. He says, no, I don't. It just came out as an accident. It was like an accident. It came out. He said he did it as a joke, and then after that, it kept going and going, and he did all that. If you guys remember that, if you guys remember the behind the scenes, that he did it as a joke, and then after that, it turned out to something more. So he kept adding on and on to it. But then when you watch the that video, BTW, I'm leaving. By the way, it's just this is a little abbreviation there. He says that not all the time. He says, I don't plan on anything. The Psycho series was just by accident. He says, I just want to have fun. I want to do all this stuff. And that's something that Jesse would not say. You guys know that. I mean, doing all these pranks and everything. Jesse did do some pranks before, and let me tell you, he actually stopped. That's when he was in the Psycho series. So I have a feeling that kind of foreshadows the fact that he's letting out that he's not the real Jesse. I'm sure you guys might see that, or I'm thinking about it, but you guys have an idea of if I'm either lying or if I'm telling the truth. You guys see. Well, guys, this is it. My final reaction video to the behind the scenes. And as you guys know, either tomorrow or Tuesday, we're about to see the behind the scenes on Psycho Kid kills dad, and also Psycho Kid flees country. And we're about, like he said, we're about to see them react for the very first time. I can't wait to see it, and let me tell you, it's going to be good. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reaction, more gameplay. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this. Oh, this is going to be crazy, and can't wait to see what's going to happen. And I can't wait to see the reactions on seeing the Psycho Kid kills Psycho Dad video for the first time. They said they never saw it ever since it happened. Can't wait. Well, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget, stay positive.